sort of start talking a little bit while I get this properly set up so I can still hear myself. Shut up. I just turned that off. Okay. Gonna have to let me know if the audio levels are weird, because I don't know. I'm gonna try to do this whole streaming thing properly by having my webcam and everything on, even though I'm not actually the biggest fan of the whole webcam malarkey. What the hell? Well, why is it doing that? Yeah, whatever. We will figure this out in a minute. Actually, I should have figured this out before, but I wasn't paying attention. Go to stream. Go to Steam. So steamy. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of be doing this on the fly. So if you kind of wonder why stuff is a bit cactus, that's why. But we're gonna kind of jump right into this, because I don't want to be lollygagging too much, otherwise I'll get bored. Why does it look like I'm looking like all the way over there when I'm not? Anyway. Okay, Square Enix, all that stuff. Where's my options? Video. Display mode. The hell? No, don't do that. That looked weird. This. Can I play the game in 16 by 10? That's kind of weird. Alright. Da-da-da. We'll leave that on. Post processing. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna leave it on. That could be anything. Yeah, I have no idea what most of that means. Not in most context. But, it seems like... Oh. Yeah, I probably just crashed it. But who cares? I'm gonna get this set up properly. I don't remember there being anything on the top right of the screen in this game, but I could be wrong. I'll blow up my webcam a little bit. But if there is anything on the top right, then we'll just readjust it. That ain't no problem. Oh, one more thing. Let me reduce this so I can actually see the chat, even though nobody's going to be watching this crap. I do need to maximize the game volume that way. Okay, video captured? Oh, that's my webcam. Oop. I'm sorry, I don't use OBS very much. Okay. So, I've not played Human Revolution in a while. I played about at least half of it many years ago on the 360, and then, whoops. And then I kind of played it too much. Like, I ended up getting really tired of it because I was just sinking so many hours into it. So I never finished it. But I can say that it's an amazing game from what I played. Pretty good stealth system and all that. I wouldn't say that it's the best game in the world, but it's one of those rare instances where it feels so tightly crafted. Like, everything about it feels unbreakable. Just brilliantly constructed to where your everything just feels perfectly in place. And that's one thing that I do admire about it. Another thing is, it's a game that feels like it was built to be played on the hardest difficulty, which is always nice to see. Now you might notice, if you've seen any of my other streams, with webcam or without, I now have a boom mic thing. So I now have the most basic level of streaming hardware. Also, this is probably very loud to you. We'll turn that down a few thousand decibels, so I'm not deafening you. Please. Surpreso.
What do you mean, almost?
I mean, almost, bitch.
The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
Something about Montreal. This was developed by Eidos Montreal.
They will do as we say. I still think we should wait for the referendum. We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month. But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
Shady governments.
Just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Ooh. Who is she? You could tell this was a 360 era game because the whole freaking thing is in like 720p.
Continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are sent
Well,
to Washington to
if you make something en masse, it gets cheaper. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm 2 days from retirement and I'm too old for this shit.
But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Well, how did you found it?
We're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I actually quite like the character designs in this game. Like they all look not the same. I don't really know how to describe it, but they kind of fit the game's art style. May need to adjust the mouse sensitivity. That feels just a little bit high speed for me. And I don't know. You know, I like it that there's a separation between the sensitivities, but I don't get it. I like it, but I don't get it. That didn't make that much of a difference, but whatever. I will get used to it. I'm not a Counter-Strike player. I don't need to, you know, have everything exactly.
Adam, just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Give me a minute. DNA analysis of sample taken shows unusually high pressure of mutagenic chemicals in the primary strand. Those don't appear to be harmful, however. However, in fact, X appears to be healthier and more resilient to infection than most subjects of similar age and ethnic background, although admittedly this is based on personal observation only. Access to X's medical files and history is not possible at this time. I feel like my mic's a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a peg. That should do it. Okay, oh. How does me advance? Oh, do I have to use the frickin' arrow keys? Shut up! More interesting to note, however, is what these chemicals do when isolated and introduced to the pedo cluster? Wow, phew. Had to get demonetized on YouTube. P-dot cluster. Cluster. It's like Fatal Frame 2 all over again, where I keep stumbling over words that I could say in an everyday conversation.
And I thought women were the ones who kept men waiting.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Artificial materials within the cluster have been completely encapsulated in thick, semi-permeable clothing of subject's own neural tissue. In fact, the invaders are being disguised as part of the subject's nervous system. Tests have yet to be concluded, but it is my belief that the P-dot clusters with its unique DNA signature will be undetectable into the human immune system. The bond between what is a nervous system and what is an external device will be blurred to such an extent that no glial tissue buildup will occur. Neuropazine may no longer be needed. Oh, yeah. So let's, car.
You still have that. It was a spur-of-the-moment purchase. A joke.
Well, it worked, because I forgave you for picking me up in one of those.
Well, I guess he picked her up in the future equivalent of a Prius. Although, isn't that the same one? That's an ugly little bugger. Billionaire Hugh Darrow. I remember Hugh Darrow's name. I just don't remember anything about him. They are Arctic installation designed to stem the advance of global warming. Washington. Police are bracing for massive demonstrations tomorrow on the National Hall. Protesters led by Humanity Front Movement have been arriving by the busload to make their voices heard. At issue are claims of a major breakthrough in human augmentation research. The discovery made by Dr. Megan... Captain frickin' Dr. Talking Freak and her team of researchers at Seraph, and as suggested, the bond between human tissue and mechanical electrodes can be strengthened throughout DNA fusing. The development could eliminate the need for neuropazine, a highly expensive drug, but blah, 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 blah. Okay. Would people know what this is? Whoa.
You should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too.
Found a new man to keep you company. Well,
And I thought women were the ones who kept men waiting.
it's like I'm still keeping her company. Time of questions fall under a slew of legal protections, proprietary information, patient confidentiality. You name it, Denzel and his legal team are going to be right there next to you, waiting to jump all over their asses the second they ask. Just stick to the science, you'll be fine. Kubrick. Kubrick is a dog.
Stop reading my emails.
Yeah, okay. You know what? If you're watching this and you find this kind of thing boring, you gotta hate this because I'm gonna read every freaking email. He had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all the graphs early, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it. The short answer to the original breakdown I sent is this. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable, and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We were working with VersaLife's new chaos model, Genomatrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of our own mitochondria, which is past... I'm gonna mute this game for a minute. Which is past interrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you sent us fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who is ahead of the genetic curve by one step, maybe two. Do you know what this could mean for medicine alone? You're a living, breathing Nobel Prize. Thing is, I can't tell you if this is a natural leap in evolution or something done to the mother while the baby was in vitro. In vitro. I've heard of in vitro fertilization, but My brain was just like, well, what about In Utero? Or is that just a Nirvana album? But I know that this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria won't lie. Did a whole lot of email reading and Prey. So, I mean, I finished Prey 2017 yesterday, literally yesterday, and really enjoyed it, but that ending was garbage. And I'm aware that this game has a somewhat doo-doo ending, according to most people, but at least I know that instead of going into Prey thinking that it was going to do like a really cool kind of twist and then just not doing that.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
Well, surprise!
I mean back there, Meg.
This is the 360s field of view. Good grief.
It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial.
This game,
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the...
it may not have like a lot of dynamic lighting. In fact, the lighting is the biggest failure in this game. Although it's understandable considering when it came out, but good grief, its art style's great.
Eric, you wouldn't be
Reminds me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 2, actually.
I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
too many peptides.
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown
Ooh.
just after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause.
There's a faucet on my floor, and I just ran into it with my chair.
More accurate reading of the terms necessary. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink it.
Coffee.
The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
It's not all military.
What does that mean, DOD?
Doctors, construction workers.
Dead on distribute.
Eddie, those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
She looks like, she looked like, the
Dr. Reed,
handler from, Condemned.
was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
as I was saying,
Vasily,
the Typhoon
destroy
is
the
a
Panzerwaffe.
combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
That was an augment that I never got in my first play. Like, whenever I was playing this the first time, I never got the Typhoon. In fact,
Vasily has
I have a tendency to play a bit of a bruiser, and in a weird way have a tendency to avoid
Love having one of those things.
superhero sort of abilities.
contracts keep us afloat. But neural
But I feel like I need to avoid
faster react-
that level of immersion, or that kind of immersion. I just need to play this game like it's supposed to be played, which is augmented to butts.
Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
I don't like anybody, especially the man in the mirror. Good grief, they're working long hours. Working 10:58 in the PM. Shut up, phone.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plans.
Did you destroy the
Okay,
phase yet?
if you don't control the camera, it's just like
Like you always said.
titty vision.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam,
These two have a history.
something
Is it here or out a different window that has the Eidos logo? Richard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
There's a whole lot of names being said that I remember.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to
I used to be a programmer before my brain went stupid and had to be SWAT.
Locator devices. In case you're...
Of course, SWAT members, because SWAT guys are amazing, so.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the new
This is an example of a game that looks as good as it needed to. Like I said something about lighting and not a lot of dynamic shadows, but if they just took this and then beefed up the lighting engine to where lights cast dynamic shadows, it'd look better than most games released yesterday.
Capitol Police will escort us to the hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA.
The power within.
Darrow ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
0451.
5-1.
Let me know what you find.
I love that. Like, you can. I love it when I see 0451 in games. Because I think that started with the first Deus Ex. Could have been earlier than that, but a lot of games reference it, and it's great. This game lets you use the keypad, which means it's awesome.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding.
Intellicams.
Interference coming from somewhere.
Why don't they just call it cameras like everybody else?
Pritchard? Pritchard?
I don't remember how to do combat.
Before you can do anything, you must be able to get around.
Sorry.
The first move you'll want to learn is the crouch.
I know about sprinting and all this other stuff, but I'm more interested in how to get into cover and stuff like that because I forgot how to do that.
Objects, so you can move about unnoticed.
I'm pretty sure it'll give you a prompt anyway, so maybe this is
Jumping on
stupid.
Objects or ladders is essential for getting to those hard-to-reach places. Sometimes going high or low is not enough. Sometimes you just need to go fast.
Yeah, and you can only run for like 3 seconds.
You'll only be able to sprint for a few seconds at a time, though, so use it wisely.
Why? Like, why that short amount of time? That's stupid even by the game's own logic. You can only sprint for a few seconds at a time, so use it wisely. Well, why not just let you run for like 10 seconds straight and then you won't have to give any sort of qualifications? I never upgraded the stamina in Prey because it was good enough. It was quite good enough. I'm gonna go this way. I don't need a ramp. I have 2 legs. Bush. Well. Not quite as much build up as Black Mesa, but you know, nifty. Okay, I know how to move objects. I don't need help with that. That's another reason why I picked this after playing Prey, is because this is very similar in that regard. And I don't believe there's any real point in exploring, because you don't keep anything you have here, and I think you have like infinite ammo and a whole bunch of other crap. So, this here is ultimately stuttery. Why? That's very strange. Why is it doing that? Hang on. Yeah, and then there's that audio delay there. Was that due to... VSync? I think I remember there being an issue that was, that you could solve, but I forgot how to solve it. VSync. On... Wow, it didn't have to, like, reload the data. Apparently, it's just gonna be weird and snappy like that. But then maybe it's like resetting to the normal field of view and then whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, he lied. It does kind of matter, but not terribly. I'll live with it. That's weird, but whatever. That's gonna be very weird. I'm getting my bearings. So space to move, hold to change corners. How do I get out of cover? It's right click to go into cover. That is almost by nature just a little bit strange. Tactical Jensen. Okay, where are they going? Now you seriously die quickly on this difficulty. Like, it's not even funny how quickly you... No! Fuck. Well, that went to cactus. Oh, you can just... You can move the body anyway. This is your only weapon, though, so have fun with it. And everybody's dead. They got pooped on. So yeah, my natural instinct is to just kind of start searching everything, even though it's like, it's not really necessary. There's certainly some bad shit happening. Pardon. I mean, it's a very mechanical game. Very mechanical stealth. Like, the movement isn't particularly natural, nor are the controls particularly natural, but I don't... That's not really a bad thing, because Metal Gear Solid isn't that much different either. It's just like... all of its mechanics exist entirely within its own bubble. There's 3 guys now. And the moment he turns around, we're gonna go to the power generator. Is that guy over there I'm worried about. Everyone else I think is pretty well toasted at this point. Oh. If they group together well enough, we could just kind of pop them. Honestly, this game is the reason why, if or when I play GTA 5 again, I want to try to find a mod to where you can play in first person, but cover is always in third person like this. Because it's fun to play GTA 5 in first person, but anytime you get into a gunfight, it becomes rancid. That's how we do it in the hood. And because I'm ex-SWAT, you gotta secure all the weapons. report all of the bodies, secure all of the weapons, and then reload a save because you failed the last part. I've not played SWAT 4. I'm referencing SWAT 4, which I've not played yet. All right, then. That's not a good sign. You might have Solid Snake in your office now. Okay. Or one of the ninjas from Half-Life 1. I say ninjas. The correct pronunciation. No, wrong one. Whee! Ninjas is actually improper. If you want to say the proper one, it's actually just plain ninja. Now there's 4 guys. It's natural escalation, I suppose, question mark. Stairs being a choke point. If they all stay at a distance, probably won't have a big issue unless they throw a grenade or something. And sure, we can sneak past them, but I'm not going for a strict pacifist run. These guys are open engagement. They have invaded the facility, and I'm getting revenge. Or I'm defending myself, my co-workers, my friends, and everyone else. Woo! When it comes time to be a sneaky Sam, then sure, I'll be a lot more courteous and won't be shooting people senselessly. I believe they still think I'm like at that exact point. Well, they're not that dumb. I have no intentions of doing that. Can you blind fire in this game? Sure. Woohoo! That didn't go particularly swimmingly. Oh! Oh boy. Okay, this is... For one thing, I'm not sure if you can regenerate your health this early in the game. I'm using this time to sort of try to figure out the AI. No. Yeah, could sneak my way down the stairs. I don't want to run into these guys. Patience, as they say, is a virtue. It says I can't escape? Well, all I have to do is quit the game and I can escape pretty well. Time it. Blind fire. Well, you can heal. It's just kind of slow. So I think I'm hidden from old what's-his-face over there. He's reloading. Okay. Sometimes being tactical is just waiting for him to reload. Take your weapons. Sell them on the black market. Take the bodies, put them in compromising poses. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Owie. Did he pull out a Magnum? Why couldn't I use that? I'd have played that whole thing with a revolver. Even if I'd have died about 40 times. Hey, you can shoot me all you want. You do not slap a woman. I'm just gonna shut up here because this is like one of the best opening credits I've ever seen in a game.
My God, this thing was a glass.
Come on, Anna. Stay with us. He's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
What's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doc.
Give him the info link. Fine. Give me the telecom package.
Bad ass. Like, that's how you make a game intro sequence thing. I love it. If there's anything I don't actually like about the director's cut that was present on my non-director's cut version of the 360 is it had a better title screen. I can't show it because I can't just load that sort of thing up. But it had like this really cool stylized portrait thing of Adam Jensen, and it's like Deus Ex. You push the button, it goes boom, and he all fades away. I'm sure you can find that or something on YouTube, but I don't know why they took that out of the director's cut. Even if it didn't say director's cut, who gives a monkey?
You in the building?
Yep.
Just enter the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
One thing that I discovered is he's not joking. You do want to be quick. Otherwise, a bunch of hostages will be murdered, and it's a significantly worse outcome. So, slightly... I'm going to take that, though. It's like, self-aware. 27. Good grief. I mean, they'll get there eventually. The nature... Oh, you could use the mouse wheel. From a lecture, Hugh Darrow, neuroplasticity literally means the flexibility of the brain to recognize itself based on the result of experience. 2 decades consensus among cognitive neuroscientists like yourself, blah, blah, blah. Michael Merzik. Hippocampus. Sure, all that's fascinating, but I'm not gonna spend too much time doing that because we do have to get a move on it. We'll have a chance to look around later.
On the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis.
Francis?
What's wrong with my retinal display? Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Oi.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Alright, now I'm gonna quick save. Do a little bit of exploration. Anything that is not readily accessible and important, I'm just gonna ignore, but I'm mostly going to try.
The SWAT team from going in right away. Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military. These ones are just vandals.
Vandals with guns and bullets that kill people.
Look, David cares about his people, but he needs to protect his client's interests. Don't worry. I'm sure he's got a plan.
Yeah, I mean, you could go all, pardon. You can go all over this place and just walk into doors and hack and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily have the ability to hack. So I'd need to find like an air vent or something to delete all through. But I'm mostly just interested in trying to find the stuff that is, again, easily accessible. You know what really kind of sucks about doing any kind of commentary is whenever I'm just playing off camera and just kind of playing by myself, I'm always coming up with stupid things and always like stupid jokes and stuff like that. That would be legitimately kind of funny. Followed immediately by trying to record, and then I say nothing funny or interesting and stuff like that because I'm not doing anything new here. I'll admit I'm not doing anything worth talking about here. Just, you know, recording gameplay on YouTube.
Especially in the new temporary lab, people keep complaining to me, telling me they feel like they're locked in a quarantine room.
I know the security protocols are...
Ooh, quarantine.
Look what's going on at the plant right now.
You're right, but it's not just the isolation. It's the lack of leadership. Megan held everyone together so well. She was always the voice of reason.
I miss Megan too, Heather. That's why I make it a point to fight through the stress and try to finish the work she started.
You're right, I know.
Well, since you have no name, I guess you're not going to be doing that.
I just hope David gets that.
Boo. Bill Doyle. And 3, 2, 1, I think that's about it. At least as far as I'm going to be messing with. Boo.
Well, look at this. Finally decided to get off your ass, Adam. Glad to see it. For a while there, I thought you'd never walk again.
Well, keep talking.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
I'ma swat them. Ooh. So.
Jensen? What are you doing here? I wouldn't have put 2 credits down on you ever walking again, let alone coming back to work.
Use strong language today. I mean, it's Florida. I mean, they're just kind of crazy anyway. Endured it as a means to examine the ethical and legal ramifications of human enhancement technology. The hearings were suspended 6 months ago after a terrorist attack on Sarif Industries. High-level cover-up. Liberty and mind and body. I had a very brief, interesting debate over human augmentation with my parents, and then I sort of came to the conclusion that neither one of them liked the idea, and I was like, well, just kind of depends on how and where you look at it. Because it's not like it's a bad thing, it's just, it is a bit unnatural, isn't it? Oh. Well, that's one way to get to the helipad. There's plenty of stuff to sneak around and see, but I'm gonna go ahead and quick save it again, just in case we, screw up and don't get to the chopper in time. Well, that's just not working. I may have to explore this later. I don't think it'll let me. And I'm not upgrading the sprint ability. It's not that important. Open sesame. Ah, whatever. And 3, 2, 1, we'll do a lot more exploration in a minute when we have, like, better hacking skill and stuff like that.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. Are you all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Pre-rendered. I mean, the pre-rendered cutscenes actually don't look any better than the game. I think the game, even on 360, the actual game's visuals were a little sharper. And other than maybe disk space or some limitation with the engine, I don't know why they did any pre-rendered stuff in this context. Now that opening sequence where they were like drilling, oops, sorry about that. Where they were like drilling into him and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta have to do pre-rendered stuff unless you want to just go full Metal Gear Solid and be the most expensive thing ever.
I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
We're just in there to neutralize, but in the event of combat, I am blowing heads off.
Bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance or up close?
I do want a distance because I want that. You can get the stun gun in other places, but this is something.
Give me something with distance.
We'll do. Well, yeah.
I'll take them out personally.
Yeah, there we go. He said it better than I did.
Break anything expensive? Typhoon should be in the factoring lab.
No promises.
Richard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Or I'll get it done left and people die. Da-da-da, Detroit. 800B. E. On the list of things that I really like about this game, well, he's not wearing it right now, but that coat that he wears with like that design on it, I found one that was very similar in a pawn shop once, but it didn't fit me, and that was very sad. I was willing to pay like $30 freaking for a leather coat that had a bunch of stenciling on it because I'm secretly metrosexual. It's funny, my sister actually kind of described me like that. She's like, I was wearing something yesterday. She goes, you look almost metro, but not quite. And I was like, okay. And my ex-girlfriend once described me as the gayest straight man she ever met. So I guess there's a running pattern here.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
Now we're raiding the building, but we have to have our smunk.
Jesus, finally. Who's your boss?
Actually, it's Adam.
It's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
I wasn't even paying attention to what you were talking about. I'm gonna close this door and get going. Now, there's one thing I don't actually remember. I do not remember if this tranq dart rifle, that scope, has any drop off. Huh, mouse wheel doesn't actually do quick select. Oh, I thought those were bad guys for a minute. I think the first time I played this, I shot one of them.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Find out what they're doing, find out what the hostages are, and everything else is just bonus.
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
We're gonna go with, I'm gonna say there's 12, and we'll count up from there.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
What kind of augmentations did he have where he could just rip them out? That doesn't seem like... You can't just grow a limb back. Although I think he has an eye patch, so maybe it was something to do with an eye.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
Well, ain't that nifty?
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Okay.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Boy, they don't like me or us.
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right?
Oh, fuck you.
About time you got here. This door will take you to another roof overlooking the loading docks. Best way in. Now hurry.
I'll get to it eventually, Bo. No, I want the peels here. Now, I partially forget what all this stuff does. Cardboard box. Physics. That was actually really solid. Like, solid physics. Okay.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
That would be nice to access it through a less doo-doo means. Oh, weird camera. Okay. Now I believe there's like a vent or something. Like, ow! Fuck me! I just smacked myself into everything with my thing. I brought my freaking hand up and smacked the freaking mic. The boom mic. Not only did I scare but aye. The fuck. Not only did I end up kind of scaring myself doing that because I'm an idiot, but also this feels wrong. You said something about a roof. I wasn't listening because I'm trying to think of any sort of commentary while I'm doing this, and that's detrimental. That's gonna be a running theme. It's like, well, you didn't understand the story. Yeah, because I was trying to commentate. I was trying to be entertaining. I mean, I'm aware that I fail, but whatever. I'm not gonna waste a trank dart on him because you can just run up and slap him in the knee. They don't fall over. Alrighty. I feel like there's gonna be something up there because I could climb up that.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of squad. No sign of anyone.
Q. Press to knock out. Which press to search. Take all. And oh, road rash. Let me just take him back here. There was like a puzzle or something in the original Deus Ex that involved a forklift, and it was a huge pain in the keister. Which I've not played the first Deus Ex, but I do intend on doing that, because I'm kind of in the mood for technical games at the moment. So like I said, I played Prey 2017. The fuck was that? There's a small chance that my computer just caught on fire. Or is about to. There's like a popping noise. What the hell was that? Oh well, I need a new computer anyway. Stun gun darts. I suppose a stun gun. Like, I remember in some regards a stun gun being somewhat better than other things. Woo. No, don't do that. Because here's the thing. I want to knock them out because they're going to have credits and stuff like that. There's plenty of reasons to knock them all out. So that's my plan. I also remember having a bit of a problem here. Like, last time I tried to play this, it was a while ago when I tried. I ended up, like, getting spotted by pretty much everybody at every conceivable opportunity, and it sucked. But I guess I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser. Probably do it this time. Okay. Go away, baby. I don't remember if the darts have drop-off. Because if they have drop-off, like bullet drop or whatever, it's gonna get real freaking stupid real freaking fast. And I'm gonna miss a shot or something. I'm sure this is slightly unnecessary, but I don't care. I've also played a significantly more amount of stealth games. I got that one guy just smoking a cigarette. Like, he's just not doing anything. He's only got one interest in life, and that is smoking it up. Oh, please don't come too close, dude. That would suck. That guy way over there. Out of everybody, he's the one that I'm concerned about the most. Is the guy just way the hell over here. For one thing, I don't know what sight picture is in this game. So I don't know if I'm going to be seen if I step out here or not. That animation right there. It's probably going to pin me at least once. As soon as old what's-his-nips goes back around that way, I think we can have ourselves a ball and knock him out and just drag him away, and then we just go behind him and smack him in the titties. And we golden. I mean, I know he was just looking to the side, but that still made me nervous. I thought he was about to spot. There's some Looney Tunes crap. Just like staying right behind him. Wow, that's where the stun gun comes in. Excuse me, is it? I really want my battery. Okay. That took forever. That seriously took forever. Oh, nothing. He had Poe Diddley on him. Could have just Gone about my way. Not had to worry about it. Alright, so what we got? Combat rifle ammo for those who are playing the game wrong. Which I'm going to end up playing the game wrong at some point. I just have to whip out my freaking gigantic barrel and start weighing lace to some fools. Was that it as far as collector? I was about to say collectibles. About as far as pickups go. Believe so. Oh, so you can select stuff, but well, I guess it was because they were healing items. You couldn't just use the mouse wheel. That make a sense. Part of me thinks you'd probably get into the back of those trucks somehow. Oh well. That's it for this part. I think I have to get another cup of water at some point. Oh Lord. Problem solving with Adam Jensen. Ooh. Fannies! Please work, please work, please work, please work. Sure. Oh! I was like, that's one way to do it. I was thinking I'd have to do some fancy moves. See, in Prey you could pick up everything and just start throwing it around. That was cool. So there's a little bit less of that. Well, that's where we started. Oh, who are you? Silent sniper rifle. I want to take weapons primarily for the sake of selling them.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Giving you a brief glimpse into what you're about to step into. Now, your brain may say that, you know, standing on top of boxes would mean that somebody would spot you. But historically and tactically speaking, people really don't look more than, I think it's like 30 degrees above their own skulls. See, here's where we want to test bullet drop-off, or the tranquilizer dart equivalent. I kind of missed our opportunity to do that. He says as he's regaining his opportunity. Do I want to spend tranquilizer darts? What's that over there? Double barrel shotgun. Yeah, don't tempt me. That's for when things really go cactus. Yeah. I want to see about bullet drop off for the trank. If there is, it's not very noticeable. And now he's either gonna wake him up, but he's asleep, so I don't remember if they get woken up or not. I guess they don't. It's not like Metal Gear. Well, they got reinforcements. Did he seriously start shooting at me? Like, am I gonna fail to get a ghost just because he saw me at like the last second? And aside from kind of botching it, that was, you have to admit, that was at least, whoa, somewhat impressive. We are purity first. Reject the metal. Embrace yourself. Lies are made of steel. The truth is flesh and blood. Are you tired of seeing half-human cyborgs taking jobs and opportunities from good people? Are you sick of cogs who mutilate and debase themselves? We believe that understanding human... This is like the exact opposite of Cyberpunk's world. We believe that understanding human choice is impossible without first experiencing the human body's limitations. Physical limitations are what make us human. We should not strive to be anything else. Attempting to improve the human condition through biological modification only diverts attention and resources from social solutions that could do the same without changing the fundamental nature of people. We believe that any deliberate attempt to change the human body is ethically and morally wrong. Purity first cannot be smashed. It cannot be effectively infiltrated. It cannot be stopped. You, each and every one of you, are purity first. Oh, really, Ryan? I'm a little butterfly. Perhaps more than any other place, Detroit embodies the change America has undergone over the past 2 decades, devastated first by the demise of the auto industry and then the global oil crash of 2015. This former heart of American enterprise has lost many of its once proud neighborhoods to decay, poverty, and crime. While not exactly on the money, this game came out in 2010 or 2011. The Detroit is effectively a trash heap now. Still, there's hope. In 2007, augmentation developer Seraph Industries made Detroit its corporate headquarters, converting a defunct automotive plant into a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. David Seraph, CEO of the firm, adamantly believes Detroit can become a beacon city where capital investment in urban renewal set a standard for the whole country. Says Seraph, human enhancement technology will lead to humankind to a brighter future and Detroit with it. Tai Young Medical continues global expansion. Shanghai-based, I think you go to Shanghai at some point, so this is important. Tai Young Medical Corporation increased its market share by 7.3% this week thanks to the acquisition of Huber-modified Laredo. Company now owns and operates plants in 15 countries worldwide. Guten to know is. Smitty. This is news to me. It should have been Moody. I'll talk to him later. We'll send a guide over now with the copper. Should be half an hour max. Management realizes that you all have been working long hours in the drive to fill recent military contracts. We recognize your increased efforts, and we thank you for your unswerving dedication for getting the job done efficiently and with pride. The current increase in workload will last only 2 more weeks. On behalf of Seraph Industries, we thank you for your patience and dedication. Athene. Nifty. I got revolver ammo and that. And I don't want to use too much more tranquilizer darts because I don't want to end up in a situation where we don't have any. Because I don't want to live in a world where I can't trank somebody. Okay. Do the remote devices not stack? Well, they kind of do. Probably not a whole lot, though. And I don't intend on really using those. Well, how do I... Oh. We'll just drop those. I don't want them. I do want the shotgun, though, because if things go silly-willy, I do kind of want to have that on standby. Put the shotgun on 4, the pistol on 2, and the rifle on 3 because I'm secretly playing Far Cry. Healing. Nifty. Where's the painkillers? I know there's painkillers in here. Put that on 5. Cool. Here we have a game that deals in like future technology and all this other stuff, and yet we still have a classic double barrel shotgun. Well, this monkey didn't even have anything. Huh. That's one thing that Prey did that I kind of liked was you could pick up multiple weapons, multiples of the same weapon, or you could just press a different button and only get the hell? Oh, those are the trank darts. Why can't you, well, I mean, I suppose it is logical that you can't just pull a trank dart out of somebody and expect it to work again, but still, it's not like an arrow. I guess it makes sense. I thought that was a golden pistol. It's like, Artemis pistol. Now, I'm pretty sure the guys who came in almost as reinforcements were in here from like a different area. But they came in from somewhere. So there was an alert. They came in from someplace I didn't even know. And we pooped them all in the head. That's quite nifty. Oh, what's that? Concussion grenade. Nice. Well, we couldn't have... They couldn't have come from there because we pooped everybody out. What's the... Can't hide that from the Dave. Nothing can be hidden from the Dave. Wherever the Dave goes, stuff is revealed. Especially boobies. Here's a question. What happened to the one guy? Did somebody revive him? Because that would have been annoying. Using 2 trank darts on one dude. And 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Sinners. It's very interesting how, at least in fiction, probably based a bit on reality, cults all have very similar language. There are some guys. Who are you talking to? Can you throw objects to distract people? 'Cause that would be nifty. That's a sniper rifle. I have the wrong thing equipped to the wrong slot. Oh. They don't seem to be... They don't seem to be bothering you.
Give me an excuse, and none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
The police are out there. It's like, and this dude's seriously not here. His friend get knocked out. But then again, if you have fired a gun without hearing protection inside of like 3 days, you're not gonna hear somebody get knocked out. Let's put it that way. I fired an AR-15 without a frickin' hearing protection once, and I could barely hear myself talk for quite a while. Bada bing. Now it occurs to me, having the little enemy position markers helps because there could have easily been somebody on this upper floor that could have just completely tanked my run. That's one thing that Metal Gear Solid didn't seem to do, was it'd be like, wait, didn't I leave this door closed? Why is this door open? I don't know where that other guy is, but that other guy's on the other side of the wall. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue. Quick save while we have a chance to fix the problem. If things go bees jets. What the hell are you doing? That didn't last very long. I'm nowhere. I'm everywhere. And I don't know why it wouldn't let me knock him out. It would have made too much sense, apparently. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, there's 3 of them now. This is where that stun gun would have come in handy. Take it all. Take it all. Yeah. Please go that way. Please go that way. Okay. I actually vaguely recall there being a supply closet in that larger area that we were just recently in. So, might go back there and see if I can find a Praxis kit. So we can upgrade something. Probably battery recharge at this rate. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ow! Shit. Keep smacking the microphone. No, I didn't hold Q. Oh. That looked like a neck breaking animation. Ah. Is this full of ammo? Oh. Cool. So in a pinch, we do have defensive options, but I have zero intention of doing that. But like I said, if things do get hairy, we can just break out the shotgun and start pooping on fools. Alrighty. I don't know why it doesn't give you the merciful soul thing for pretty much everything, but then again, that would have probably taken forever. And now to press F a bunch of times. Nothing. Nothing. Revolver. See, I kind of want to play this... Piss. I kind of want to play this in a very Dave way. Additional 25 health, yeah. I will use it. I will take this beer. And I will drink that too. Yes, I'm getting completely wasted, but I'll have more health. Ugh. It's not quite as good as the drunk effect in my summer car, but surprisingly close. That looked like combat rifle ammo. Oh, Lord. Adam Jensen used to be a party boy if he's able to shrug off all that. Oh yeah, I drank an entire bottle of whiskey and then an entire can of beer and then was still able to do my job and shoot straight. Straighter than me. Did I mention I'm straight? Okay. Oh, fuck it. Now, I don't have any intention of using the combat rifle, so if I get one and pick one up or something like that, that's a sell. If I get ammo for it, that's a sell. So, we'll certainly kind of follow that rule. Fuck your box. Can you get up there? You know, does this game have like New Game Plus or something? Because if it doesn't, that's a missed opportunity. I think it'd be fun. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn there was like a supply closet or something in here. I could be completely wrong, but I remember there being something that I was really proud of myself for finding the first time that I played this game, because there was like a closet and there was an upgrade kit. So that's what we're checking right now. If it's not on the ground level, then it's not here. I mean, no supply closet worth even a piss on a leaf is going to be anywhere here, he says as he continues to look, knowing full well that there might be something. It's actually quite a good physics engine. It's precise physics. Ah! Good job we went and looked anyway. Oh, shit. Are you ready to get an explorer bonus? Dora, 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 the explorer. Although this is probably going to lead back to someplace we already were. Or into the supply closet I was talking about? What? A lot of detail. Oh. Well, how'd I miss that? Oh, well. That's nifty. I'm like the slowest player ever.
I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Richard out.
Dr. Hacks wants to know your location. Okay. The problem is we gotta find the people we're saying are criminals. Woo. Oh. Thought you could use the vending machine. Okay, well, that's pretty much this area in a nutshell, so I think we can safely move on. I'm really overextending my... Oh, wait, a solid freaking minute. I was 100% correct. You can get on top of this. I've really started to appreciate this damn it. This highly vertical, like, really complex level design. Because that was something that I was really liking in Prey. Was just the ability to just essentially climb over everything and just interact with pretty much... That looks like a metal detector. Hacking. Oh, I can hack level 1. Cool. I vaguely remember how to do this. I don't see any, like, data packets, though. You just kind of want to just fill everything. As many things as possible. Cool. The irony being, as slow as I'm going here, I might actually be going a lot faster than I was on any of my other attempts. There's enemies in this room. Who I don't think can see through the dark glass. Activate F hold. I don't know what that means. What? I don't know what that is. Wait, what is F hold or holding F doing? Okay, that was like an alternate fire or something, which I bet was like double barrel mode. But what I don't know is how to throw grenades, which I was trying to get a concussion grenade to equip, and then I was gonna throw that and just knock them all out. But if it's just G, that's fine. I don't like G to be right shift. What the fuck? I don't like G to be grenade throwing, but I will at least I'll live with it. See, I'm gonna die many times here. Just because I'm too stupid to figure out how to do anything. Don't do that. So when they're digging around on like tables and stuff like that, does that mean they are distracted? Like, can they see you if they're looking down like that? I know there's like a vent or something somewhere that can really help in this room, but I always find it after, and that really sucks. Oh Lord. Okay. I've already done already doing better than usual, or I have in the past, because no one has seen us by the time we get to the ground level, and that's not someplace I can go. Okay. And I keep smacking the microphone. Hey, shit the bed. Let's see if they'll see you if they're looking down. No. Okay. Where's that one guy? Is that one guy above? I think he's rummaging through something. Oh, can't go for that. I mean, if you look on the mini-map, there's a guy on the very leftmost portion who seems ultimately very distracted, and I kind of want to see if I can just go up behind him and smack him right in the booty. We're going to try. Wherever he is, we're going to try. Nifty. Expedient. Whatever. Ah. We'll move him just in case somebody walks into this room. I doubt they will, but, you know. Come on, Ragdoll. Shotgun cartridges. Nifty. Might need that. Probably won't. Huh. Oh, what the shit?
Yo, if you're here, you better come out.
Please let me do it. Are you gonna let me? The prompt doesn't show up, apparently. That's freaking stupid. Also, he has a submachine gun. That would have ended very badly, very quickly. Yeah, we'll stay with a shotgun. Shotguns are cool. Ooh, fuck. Same thing with this troglodyte. We're gonna drag him over here so we can have that door open for days. Oh. One of these rooms has a Praxis kit, and it's like, and I was all like, wow, I'm so smart. I found a thing. But instead, I think I just found a concussion grenade with a throwing arc that probably doesn't make sense. Oh, shit. Open. Because what I'm worried about is there's a guy that's not showing up on the radar now. I don't even know where he is. Oh, he's way over there. He's not gonna give a shit. And neither are those guys. None of them are gonna give a shit. He goes over there and like digs for a while. I don't even see the other guy. Oh, fuck. Ooh, this might be bad. I don't know what his pattern is. He's distracted. No, what the hell? Does he turn? Yes, he does, but I think he turns around. What? Okay, new plan. That didn't work. So apparently, silence sniper rifle is not 100% silent. Maybe it does have just a wee bit of drop off, because that was... Because I'm getting marksman at that range, but I don't think I was getting marksman when it was far away, so... Okay, that worked. It just wasn't particularly graceful. And I will accept the lack of grace for the success. Whatever. I'll accept the lack of grace because I won anyway. And we're still in the green for trank darts. Nice. Zap. So what do we got here, Johnny? Oh. That's something else entirely. Well, here's that vent that I was talking about that I couldn't fucking find. Again, I always find it after the encounter, but I can never find it before. On the list of things that would have made this easier. Marginally. I'm pretty darn sure there's other rooms and stuff could probably get into. Get into some more trouble. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm saving your bacon.
Where's the bomb squad?
Get us out of here! Oh, just stand there! Do something!
That's exactly what I'm doing. Hang on. This is a lot easier to do on PC because you can have multiple stuff running at once.
Access granted. Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated.
Do not use the door.
Pritchard, get word to Sarif. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Hostages secured. It's almost like we're ex-SWAT or something. Now, where's my fucking Praxis kit? There is one around here. I'm not completely insane. Well, that's behind door number this one, Johnny. Oh, security systems. I mean, it's green. And there's a dude. What's more terrifying, the dude or the camera? I'm inclined to think the camera. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Or stand there like a dingbat. Now, I feel like that's the more difficult option. I want to try going in from this way. No, 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 no! Here's how we're going to handle this. We're going to sneak around. Gonna wait for things to die down a little bit. And see what the play gonna be. I mean, Pritchard, can you just like disable the security system or something? That'd be nifty. Well, at least they don't give a shit anymore. At least I hope so. I didn't even see the camera. Like, was I just completely off my brain? Because it... Where was the camera? It is probably around the corner. Or... Oh, for fuck's sake, this is stupid. I mean, I'm going to assume that I just can't get past that one. Revolver ammo. Can't get past that at least until further notice. Now, will that camera recognize someone who is completely knocked the hell out? Ah, shit. There is a degree of bullet drop. They're gonna be... Oh shit. Come on, cowboy. Come show Uncle Adam what you got. Or not. Oh, the camera's way at the end of the freaking hallway. Like a prick. Oh, Lord. As soon as that camera turns away, I'm just gonna go up and smack him. See what happens. Because my brain says there's a way to just disable the security systems before you get to this point, but I guess I just forgot how to do that. Or where to do that. Or I'm dumber than a box of nails. Which is entirely possible. He's gonna turn around eventually. So they'll investigate a door that opens in front of them, but they don't really think about doors that may or may not have been closed. beforehand.
I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else.
I'm getting pocket secretaries and stuff like that. I should be reading that.
For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Already read that.
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries.
Isn't there like a walk button in this game? How did we get here? David Seraph had a dream that one day he would create a technology that would change the world, and his company would be the crucible where that would happen. In 2007, Seraph Industries opened its doors to Detroit, working in partnership with the city to revitalize it with an influx of new technology industries. Seraph research and development of augmentations are a measure of human advancement toward a better future, and our founder's reputation as a free thinker and a maverick has allowed him to recruit a staff of like-minded geniuses, gathering the kinds of nonconformist scientists that, like David Seraph, have never truly been able to function in a regimented corporate environment. In the past 2 decades, Seraph Industries has generated a reputation for originality and innovation in the business and science communities. Cool. Now, question being, there was a place, I was like, there. We gotta go there. It kind of had to go while everybody was facing the other way. Oh. Guess time to hack. Da-da-da. I want you. I want you. That way we have an out.
Access granted.
Cool. Wait, weren't we just here? Oh, wait, this... Well, we're supposed to go here, so... We call this a loading screen.
Like Zeke said. I hope Zeke knows what he's doing. Me too, man. Me too.
This is kind of what I was thinking of with that other one. And now we gonna get the upper hand. Or get seen.
Must have imagined it.
Sure. You were fooled by the vent. Now become one with the vent. There's quite a few people I would drag into vents when I first played this game. It's like I'm pretty sure every vent had at least one body in it. It was almost like a trademark, a quirk, that sort of thing that is only brought about through years of experience and or insanity. Now you can't just pick up like items. That's kind of annoying. Kind of wish you could pick up like the pistols and stuff like that and carry them or throw them, and if you threw them, they'd have a chance of firing off a shot or something like that. That'd be fun. Kind of like a real pistol. Only it's not. It's Oleo. I might have just put myself into a pretty bad situation. So I'll say this, with mouse aiming, this is the trank dart is, or the trank gun is actually usable, because on like the 360, the way that its scope would waver made it nearly impossible. Now, I don't think any of them will see the body anyway, but I don't want to take chances. Oh, pants. Oh, shit. I changed my mind. The body needs to be over there. Drag him, drag him, drag him. Oh, fuck. How freaking bootleg is this? Seriously. Because I don't want to eat my candy bar, so I sort of have to wait for this stuff to recharge. Which, again, from a gameplay perspective, I know why they did that. From a logical perspective, why does it cost suit battery to knock someone's teeth in? Okay, please tell me. Yep. Well, with the exception of that one guy in that room, I actually ghosted this area. Nearly every area in this game, I remember being a big old pain in the chicken doozle, so I guess I'm just better at playing the game today than I was every other time I've tried it. But what? Got to content? Look at that. What the hell? There's like a culling issue. Or maybe that's stuff they took out of the director's cut. Good Lord. Hello, I'm Lindsay Lohan. Oh. Glorious. Okay. There's damage upgrade. My fat freaking titties. I gotta drop something. I don't know how big the damage upgrade is, though. Can I upgrade? I have no available practices. That's annoying. Please tell me there's a practice kit in here. I want to have more inventory space now, and I'll worry about everything else later. Because that's nifty. Good grief, that's freaking huge. Damage upgrade. How big is it? Is it just one square, or is it... Oh, yeah, it's 4. Well, 10 mil. I wonder. Hang on. On a quick save. Because I don't know what the... Whoops. What does this have to say? Reload speed. It doesn't have damage output, so that's not even... That doesn't even make any damn sense. Could make that completely die in the chicken. Whatever that means. I don't know. Because... Again, I don't want to use a pistol. That's only 4 squares, you cheater. I mean... Well, hell. There, I made room. I don't know how, but I did. Oh, because I dropped the pistol. Dumbass. Yeah, first praxis kit we find. I'm gonna upgrade the inventory size and just start carrying around 52 pistols. Sort of like a Civil War general. Call me the bubonic 52 pistol Dave. The 52 pistol Dave. Purveyor of various goods and also bad dragon products. Is there anything else of immediate note? I do not see. Therefore, no. That's got the opposite problem. Or it doesn't show up until you actually approach it. Okay. I'm like an old man gamer. Takes me forever to get anywhere or do anything. Oh, elevator. There's my snipper rifle. Oops. Bingo! Why did I think... why did I know that O was augmentation? I guess it's because aug. Torso. I... Increases inventory size by 2 columns. Oh, those are kind of cheap. They're all 1 praxis each. Yeah. That's nifty. Okay. So now I can carry a pistol, I think. Yeah. I can carry an pistol. Advanced hacking. What? Oh, that's not what I meant to... Ah, fuck it. Although, unfortunately, I think that's gonna bite me in the keister because... Why did I do that? Shit. Because now it's gonna be... Now I can't hack, like, level 2 stuff, and I think that would probably have been more helpful. Well, butts, well, butts, well, butts. Fortunately, that camera's dumber than me. I was about to say, I wonder if I can reload a save, and then it just auto-saves, so, I guess we're living with our inventory space. I don't give a flying monkey. But then again, advanced hacking could literally just be, clearance. I forget what that does. I think that's like something else, but there we got data packet down there. That's 100% detection, 60% detection, 80% detection. So, long story short, that. I want that. I want that. I want it all.
Access granted.
Cool. Okay. That's access restricted. I don't. Well, that sucks, monkey. I can't hack it. That was just. Whatever. It's experience points. He's valuable. Okay. So, that turret has a mind of its own. Fun. And all my health bonuses are out the window. Oh. It's slightly annoying. How am I going to get past this now? Because, seriously, we gotta freaking book it. Like, we gotta avoid the camera and avoid the stupid freaking turret, which now knows we exist. And I'm not entirely certain what the punishment will be for the camera getting all up in our business. God damn it. I press C to get out of crouch. That's not how this works. I'm gonna quick save it and then just go for broke. Well, I've only died twice. Oh, Lord. So that was apparently a mine. Sure. I mean, I won't say that was a good idea. Eat it. But it worked. The hell? Well, what's this then? It's gonna be an alternate route. It's gonna be an alternate route where I could have avoided all that. And it's gonna be at the beginning of this room, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's behind the crate. You freaking stupid idiot. Well, actually, no, it was all intentional. It was all perfectly intentional. You see, Deus Ex allows you to play in multiple styles, including completely wrong. And you can still sort of succeed. Emphasis on the sook. Well then, with the shape of this room, it's like I'm about to get into a fight with Revolver Ocelot. Hola!
Step away from the console. Now!
Help me!
Kind of hard to do that now.
Son of a bitch. Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
The shitter.
Now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Nice! We get to SWAT some people. Yeah, this is the other way. Now, we're soon going to run into the first instance of something that I liked in Telltale games, which is like verbal combat, where you like have to convince somebody. So any of you played like Wolf Among Us? That whole thing kind of at the end where it's like you have to keep people from being radical crazies and or like whatever, you side with them or you don't. Really tense. Kind of like that. I believe there's even an instance where you could just flat out lose. Like if you take too long talking to the guy we're about to talk to, I'm pretty sure he will just do stupid shit. Pistols are cheap. A dime a dozen. A machine pistol would probably get more money. So I want to see if I can get the machine pistol. Can you pick up a machine pistol with this amount of inventory space? I don't know what that size is. Like, how big is pistol? Is machine pistol? Well, who knows? Can't do that, so we'll just carry this pistol. I'm sure I'm missing out on some kind of thing here or there, whatever. It's cannot like it matters. I think he is messed up. And just immediately start smacking fools. Boop. Oh, knocked him over a box. It's like some Max Payne 2 shit. Also, the other guy was alerted. That's fucking annoying. I mean, I'll use an energy pack if I have to. I just don't want to. Oh, this ain't good. I might have to break out the shotgun. Oh, get! You know, that would help. Now, if this game is how I think it is, they only have so much ammo. Also, I think I heard a shotgun. Well, that didn't work. I don't know who or what saw me, so we're gonna try this guy instead. Or maybe they're just more alerted now. It's entirely possible that nobody heard it and it was all just audio. I mean, there's a door with a lot of... There's a glass door right there, Dave. I mean, that didn't freaking help. I thought that was a door. It's just a wall. I'm gonna need to take a break pretty soon. 'Cause, I mean, I've been going for like 2.5 hours. I know my commentary's shit, but I mean, this is more for the sake of having the footage. I really am wondering, like, who or what saw or heard that? And I'll quick save it here because we can get out of this situation. I mean, if I were to walk up and smack this guy, would anybody see it? Yes. Thank you, phone. I hear you. Shut up. Drag him and his pistol with him. His pistol. This game has got a sexy revolver in it. Like, my gosh. It's like one of the best looking revolvers in gaming. But its iron sights suck. I can't remember exactly, but I think it like starts off as like a 5-shot and then you can upgrade the damage capacity or the ammo capacity to 6. Then you can upgrade it even further to like 7 and 8 and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that's not a revolver anymore. That's just a magnum pistol. So we got 2. Yeah, we got 2. 3. Damn it. There's bound to be a vent or some other easy access way down there. Or a whole lot of nothing, that too. Okay, so 3 guys. And 1 Adam Jensen. That's still not a door. Okay, did they get a step ladder to write that? Well, okay, a stepladder doesn't have hands. I just mean, did they use a stepladder to get up there and write that? Of course, you knew that. You're smart cookies. We could somehow make it over there. We'll have a better advantage, I think. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Good, 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 good. Go, go, go. No, don't turn around, you fuck. That was partly my fault. But I'm also kind of impressed I pulled that off. All right. Whoop. Convenient boxes. For all your sneaking needs. Okay, what's he doing? He's looking that way. Let's go this way. It's the shitter. Yeah, that panel right there suggests, oh yeah, there's some bathrooms that have vents that you can crawl into. I don't know why anybody would ever want to use a bathroom vent, but okay. Maybe I should stop just opening rent. Interesting. I'm glad I knew about that. That's another thing. When I'm trying to commentate, or at least, I mean, I'm very bad at commentating, but when I'm trying to commentate, I have a high tendency to not pay attention as much. Interactivity. It's not like Prey. You can't just get 2 health by drinking out of the sink. What would Solid Snake do? Other than regret his choice in code name. See, right now, I wish I could just knock on the wall and get him to come over here and I smack him. Oh, Lord. That guy could turn around. These pocket secretaries do have passwords and stuff in them. So I'm actually being kind of a tit by not reading them. He might see that, actually. There's like this squeaking noise that occurs every once in a while. It's like this noise. It sounds exactly, almost exactly, like a camera from Metal Gear Solid seeing you shortly before you hear the whee! I mean, we're actually kind of in the wrong spot right now. We should have talked to Zeke by now, but we're kind of lollygagging, and I will admit that. But the sooner we get kind of through this lobby area, the sooner we can just kind of lock this up. Krugi, is there anything we can immediately pick up? I mean, we're going to be hacking and stuff later, so... Now, I'm going to live with my choices, more or less. I may have reloaded already, but I don't think I did. So we're going to be living with choices. Like as long as I play this game, if I make a mistake, I'm going to have to live with that mistake. So if we talk to this guy and completely botch the negotiations, well, guess what? The negotiations were botched. Oh, head office is this way. This is actually where we're supposed to go. I think. Got an autosave. It's about to get groogy. Actually, I can't remember if it ends the mission after you talk to Zeke or if you have to leave. So I do actually need to go back down and do all the hacking and stuff like that. In the earliest iterations, artificial musculature technologies were a crude patchwork of pistons, pneumatics, and electric motors, but those systems have been surpassed by the creation of synthetic proxies that mimic the actual form and function of human muscle tissue, known as EAP. That's electroactive polymers. These artificial muscles are capable of linear movement of a type and scale ideally suited for cybernetic prosthetic limbs. The muscles of our bodies alter shape and form when electrothermal nerve signals flow into them, and EAPs operate the same way. When an electric charge passes through polymer structure, it changes shape. The technologies we are developing at Darrow Industries focus on creating what we call fully plastic actuator mechanism. In basic terms, we have a three-part structure, a sandwich of gel layers made up of a matrix of dispersed single-walled carbon nanotubes situated on either side of an ionic fluid pyroelectric core known as a Bucky gel structure in reference to the carbon fullerene nanotubes. This designed simple arrangement of soft electrodes and electrolyte layers is capable of operating at very low voltages. Cool. So the heart's natural voltages can be used. That's something else you could do in Prey was pick up the trash cans and throw them at things. So let's go hacking, and this is going to take a very long time, and I do apologize. I mean, we're going to hack every one of these screens. Every single one of them. Good grief. And I know there's P. That's map. Why is P map? Mi hermano, we have to dig through the computer files to find evidence. Pricks. Hydro. G. Thorpe. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think we already hacked that one. I've not found a computer we hadn't been able to hack yet. Yazura, I thought it said Yakuza. Junction. You need to disarm it once set. Failsafe code is 1505. Already disabled it. Okay. So, oh, what was that? Okay. Pocket secretary. Oh. Nice. So we don't have to hack them, but we will. Because I want that XP. Oh, Lord. Strategy is going to be to get access to this first and target that. So we got to go here, 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 here. Now here. And that one just didn't start. Groovy.
Access granted.
Full stop. Services have now been restored. Network problem. Now this is from Greg Thorpe. The person we're going after or going to save is Josie Thorpe, his wife. Fridge is stocked and ready to go. There's little stories that occur between all these things. It's pretty well written, like in this regard. Okay. And, there doesn't seem to be much of a reason to go whole hog here, other than because I freaking feel like it. And we could just end it at any moment. Oh. Yeah, I kind of need to end it. Go. Been working extra hard to deliver on some large contracts. We have the utmost confidence in you. I've worked for corporations. They don't have confidence in shit. Gnats. You know, the soda's not good for you, you know? Huh. Well, neither is Monster, and I'm gonna go get one of those in a moment. I'm a little butterfly. Spread my fucking wings as I fly across the sky.
Access granted.
Go! Already talked about that. Facility. Do not allow others to enter the facility using your employee keycard. Do not ask husbands, wives, or children to meet you inside the building. And most importantly, do not play shareware games using during your lunch hour. Shareware! Wow, that's not even really around now, and this game takes place like in 2077 or some shit. Oh wait, that's Cyberpunk. Whoops. Cyberjank. Ooh. I thought that said cracker. I was like, well then, what if I called you transfer? Okay. Soften. Oh, this is a subtle way of teaching a degree, some of these other mechanics. It's -1. Now, it's time to play How Greedy Are You? Very. Oh, Lord. Because unfortunately, you can run into a circumstance where you end up screwing yourself.
Access granted.
Hi, Clint! I know it's kind of being obsessive about this, but could you send me the production schedule for the Typhoon project? I may have found a way to maximize efficiency. Just need to do some number crunching. Thanks, I appreciate it. Guys, please remember to wash out your soda cans, because soda is gargar. Ouch. Okay. Soften the blow. Oh, what the hell? Fuck you. I at least want that.
Access granted.
Management realizes you've been working long hours. Dedication. Seraph. Safety measures. I kind of wish the monitors would change to like a green color or something if you unlocked them. That would make it very easy to tell which ones I've already messed with. Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yep. I just want to get all the viruses and stuff I possibly can. That's just nifty. Looking for the sign up this week, and I noticed that we were still several people short, something like that. Now I cannot stress enough how important this contract is to David, myself, and many of you. So please consider making one small sacrifice for the good of the team. We're counting on you, Josie. Josie. All right, round 2. The other side. This is Greg Thorpe. This is Big Chicken himself. I wonder, would it be possible to hack that? Well, you can't reverse hack, can you? I just want... Oh, yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Go for everything as per usual. Because that thing's got to have a ways to go. Because it has to trace. I think spamming will actually, like, slow it down a lot.
Access granted.
It can get a little stressful. Especially with a key, freaking controller. As you know, we're nearing the final stages of production on this Typhoon project. First, I'd like to thank you all. I thought it said prank you all for your hard work and dedication over the past weeks. Everyone should be proud. To successfully meet the rapidly approaching deadline, we must make one final push. To do this, we will need to increase production, running one plant on a 24/7, 24, yeah. Need assembling production staff for the next 2 weekends. If you are interested in working one or both of the weekend shifts, please sign up at my office. If you choose to work, you will be compensated accordingly. Meeting with him. See, this is suspicious. Seems like Greg Thorpe was in on something he shouldn't have been. Oh, Gregory. Alright, I want that, but I have to go there first.
Access granted.
Well, maybe someone is interested. Broadway tickets. Cool. Specs. Just got the specs to the left center with the baby. I gotta tell you, it really makes me nervous. I mean, I call myself a patriot and all that, but have you seen what this thing does? Should we really be putting something like this out on the market? It's Suicide Bomber's dream. Huh. Well, I mean, the Typhoon thing is not suicide. It's just the same effect without actually dying. You'd go the short way or the long way. I'm gonna go my way.
Access granted.
Cool. Space said quick stop. I don't know what that is. Been talked about that. Sign-ups. Okay. Been over that. I think this is the last one. Frickin' finally. No data packets. This is very straightforward. But I'm pretty sure whenever you fill out a node, it'll make it so it's slower to overtake, so you can slow it down just by hacking something in its path. Annual barbecue, another year sober. Still room for 35 mo. Damn. Alright, so we got that one. I know we got the one over there, I think. I mean, again, the screens don't turn green or have any like easily identifiable mark that you've done anything to them. Oh, what's that? I thought it was a bear. That's a static prop. Prey had like no static props, and that was very impressive. I talk about Prey a lot. I thought it was a really good game. Just It's an Arcane Studios game, so of course it's a good game. Very good game. Great level design. But its story has never been Arcane's strong suit, and Prey was not only no exception, but it might actually be the example. It's like, here's some high concept stuff. What did you do with it? Nothing. All right. Oh, time to make a big mistake at some point and regret it. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with my mistakes. I'm gonna eat some pancakes. I'm gonna get a monster. Oh yeah.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog. You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Lantern. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Take it easy. I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you.
What are you doing? No! No!
Quiet, puta. Don't make the man do nothing stupid. You just stay back, and we'll all be fine.
That's not what I meant to do. No. I said I'd live with my decisions, but I went based on the dialogue options and didn't really see what that implied. Okay. Hang on. I'm literally going back on what I said. Sorry. Okay. This is softer. Let's just assume that's being very literal.
I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now.
Exactly.
Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
You just think that taking a hostage is your only way out of here. You're so committed to that tactic, you're not seeing any other solution. Let her go, and you will.
Sorry, but I got no choice. I know you're kind. I saw it a million times in the Gulf. The only thing augmented goons like you care about is gaining the advantage. Just like the cops out there. I'd have to be stupid to do anything you tell me to.
Hey.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
I know that. The question is, do they? The cause is blowing up all around me. My brother's at risk. All because of what that traitor did to us tonight. I've got to fix it, but I can't when I'm stuck in here with you.
Okay.
Is your whole family this stupid? The workers being here tonight was part of the hacker's plan. He was counting on you using a hostage, so you get yourself killed and tie up a loose end. You're stumbling right into another of his traps.
No, I'm not. God! I almost fell for it again! No way, man. He's not suckering me twice in one night. Get lost, chica, before you get me killed. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I say.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, Cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Adam, what's
Damn.
happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone.
I just took things a little bit more literally.
I'm sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about...
I never did talk to anyone in there. Whoops.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
All right.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
Well, that's what it sounds like, but, you know.
Jensen, you're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
Okay, tab. J. Thorpe. Wait, what was that? Manager's pewter. Thought it said safe. I don't know why I thought that. Hydra.
Access granted.
Cool. We're in dire straits here. I need to fulfill several large orders for the Alphabet agencies, the Typhoon being just first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning that successful on-time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. It's extremely important we make the necessary preparations to ramp up production of the plant. Going to need a detailed overview of the month's production schedule by the end of the day tomorrow. Sorry about the last minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. I have faith that if I knuckle down and pull together, we'll knock this one out of the park. Dear Sir, having consulted with my colleagues and based on the Nigeria. The Nigerian prince. Cool. All right. Oh, sorry for hacking into your computer.
That maniac was going to kill me. I hope you did the right thing letting him go like that.
Well.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
I can't believe they made us wait out here while the leader of these assholes got away. Who knows what he'll do now?
Nice job securing the plant. I wouldn't have thought a security guard could handle this. Not even an augmented one.
Yep. Alrighty.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her. But you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Oops. Apparently map will, or M will also open up the map and not just I or O, whatever the hell that other weird one was. Now, I vaguely remember there being little something extra you could get around here. Although it's probably back at Seraph. I guess not. Alright. The hell? I want your secrets! I noticed they put the banners underneath the lights because I think they animated the texture to have the lighting. Alright.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone.
Ooh.
Yes, Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan, what are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yes. I want...
Yeah, get me out of here.
I gotta freaking get a drink.
Climb in.
This is one of the longest streams I've ever done, just because I've basically just given up on doing I'm trying to be really detailed commentary. I'm just like, I'm just doing this for the sake of recording it.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem.
I prefer Uber.
Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Yeah, there's that jacket I was talking about.
How's it feel? Being augmented.
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them.
She looks like...
You didn't.
She looks like Jade from Beyond Good and Evil.
I'm not gonna lie and say they didn't come in handy back there. But like you said, I didn't choose to get augmented.
So it'll take some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Get naked.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Sevchenko,
Vasily!
Even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew it had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Oh, Lord. That's a whole lot of yapping. Okay, so I'm gonna save the game. And we'll be back shortly. I'm gonna let my computer cool down a little bit. And I'm gonna cool down a little bit. My room's getting a little warm. So, I'm gonna kind of let that play a little. Right, okay. We're gonna kind of let that play out a little bit. And then, we'll come back. So, in just a minute. Somewhere.
We made USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
at last, just as the time bell rings.
Good night. Now it's time to go home.
Then he makes it fast with one more thing.
We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Sultans of Swing. Sultans of Swing.
All right. Bye.
Mary Spender is her name. She's also in the YouTube game. You can go to a channel and subscribe. Now I really got to say, iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play. That's the place where I sell my songs online.
What the hell? Very interesting, YouTube. All right. Well, that answers that question. Okay, I didn't know that YouTube did automatic content blocking. That's just freaking weird. Yeah, I didn't know that they did like an automatic stream shut off. Oh yeah, it's copyrighted, but that's why I had like the entire, that's why I was showing like the whole thing, like, you know, who it is, who it's by, blah, blah, blah. But I guess, whoop-de-doo. Oh, well. 50. Had some chicken. Wow! Chicken! And now I have a monster. We really gotta get in for it now. Ooh. Although I am kind of tired. And while I do want to, you know, have footage of the game on standby for, you know, other projects, damn, son, is this whole like talking and stuff. It is exhausting. At least for me. Some people can do this for a very long time. Freaking Inugami Kurone can do like a 30-hour stream. How do you do that? How do you do like a 20-hour endurance stream? That's just fucking crazy. Ah. So, let's see. I'm gonna look at my Steam list, see if there's like a something that would be kind of fun to play just as a semi-relaxing. What the hell? I'll just hurt myself. Huh. Could play a Assetto Corsa and drive a 427 Cobra into the wall. There's always that. Wonder what this one does. Window capture. I have so many freaking things open here. I don't even know what. Video capture device. What's that? Also, I'm just kind of randomly switching. Seems like I'm just randomly switching stuff. Hello. Webcam's just not working on that particular setting, but it is on this one. That makes sense. So if I were to copy this and paste it, would they vote? No, look at this. We got Double Dave. Double Dave is worst Dave. Nifty. The lighting is piss. I'm sorry about that. But it was more to have a webcam more so than to have much of a style. I'm gonna hide Tiny Dave. That's not Tiny Dave. There's Tiny Dave. Yes. I'm not sponsored, but I do enjoy me some Monster. I wonder how the VOD is gonna work. To have freaking to have a just a big blank spot where there was supposed to be a video. I mean that shows how clever YouTube's algorithm is now, where they could detect copyrighted stuff during a live stream. It's pretty cool. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of creepy. So test the traits. Screenshot. Uh-oh. If this shows on, I'm gonna saying screenshot uploader. I've been messing with, oh, okay. I've been messing with the Koikatsu Party character studio, so I really had to be careful about what I show, like what windows I said screenshot uploader. That's the thing with Koikatsu is you can pose the characters and almost none of it is stuff that's safe for work. It's almost inherently not safe for work. Pop filter. Do you hear me popping? If the mic is a popping, don't bother watching. Okay. Good Lord. All right. Let's, want to go back into this? Take a small break. Probably need to take a small break. Nice. Fortunately, we've played kind of the bit of the game that I've played through like 5 times. So we can actually start playing new stuff now, more or less. But even still, I think, yeah, I think I'm going to wind down the stream. I think I'm going to close the stream off. It's not that it's overtly terrible or anything, I don't think. It's just, I just kind of done streaming. 3 hours. What? 3 hours, 17 minutes? That's a long ass time for me. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, okay. It's time to end. If I'm getting distracted by nothing, then it's over. So, thank you very much for watching. I am the Dave, signing off. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. all that jazz.